Hi guys, I am here to quickly explain to you what is going on with the groups, the GTM groups for fault reporting. We had 3 ladies that was basically handling the entire GTM area. That goes from all the way from Gravelot to Heinertsburg, up Agatha. It's too big. It is just way too big for these 3 ladies to handle the entire lot. Keep track of who you are, keep track of what is on, what is solved, what is still a problem. It's too much for just these 3 ladies to handle. So we are cutting up the groups into town, and then the outer skirts of town has got their own groups. It's always been like that. Kloof has got their own group. Heinertsburg, I believe, has got their own group. Agatha, every area has their own group, and it's managed with people who live in that area as well, which makes it so much easier for a person that lives there to keep track of what's going on and to be able to help you better. Now, there's a lot of frustration going on about having to move groups, and there's too many groups, and we are trying to make it easier for the admins. Excuse me. Please remember that the admins are all volunteers. They are not GTM employees. Everybody's doing it to help the community. The reporting goes into the group. The group goes basically through, the admin goes through the reports and basically simplifies it for control room, which then relays that message to the electricians and whoever's on duty, whoever's available, and they come out and they fix whatever's wrong. So again, for 3 ladies to run the entire GTM, it's not viable, it's not sustainable. They are very tired. It is a huge job. It really is. It's time consuming. They also have their power going out and their batteries run flat, and they try and make a plan and they're running off data. It's not about the money, it's not about compensating them, it's too many. It is just simply too many for these 3 ladies to handle. So the groups have been cut up. I'm part of the admin group for town. Then we have a area 12, and then an area 1, 2, 3 and 4, and they're all separate because it's easier for 1 or 2 people to handle a area. Now, unfortunately, you're going to live in one area and work in another area, which means you're going to be in 2 groups. So be it. Unfortunately, this is the way that we have decided to do it, to make it easier on admins, because the job is just becoming too much. We all know the infrastructure is falling apart. There are too many, and there are messages getting lost in the translation. The groups are too big. There are too many people asking and asking and asking. So the information that is passed on gets lost. So from my side, our group, we are asking, please also scroll up and read and see. I know there are a lot of people, thank you so much, who will scroll and see, okay, there's enough people that have said my area is off, so they don't even comment because they know it's handled, it's been reported. That's all they need to know. But yeah, if you feel you need to report your own, then by all means do so. But please scroll up and have a look, read through all those messages, see if there's feedback before you ask for more feedback. My group, I speak for my group, I'm pretty sure the rest of them as well, are all working people. We have got jobs, we've got our families, we've got lives. We can't sit on these groups 24/7. This is why there are more than 1 admin. So somebody is going to try and help you. We want to help. We want this to run as smooth as possible, so we don't want chatter. If anybody gets upset with anybody else, please just end it there. Don't take it up personally. We realize that you are frustrated. We realize that it's heartbreaking, it's infuriating, it's frustrating, but everybody feels that way. So please, from your side, you guys also, can you just stay calm with the admins? They are trying their best. they don't work for GTM. So the one you've got grievances with is GTM and Eskom, not the admins who are trying to help you. Chitter chatter, whatever you want to call it, keep it to a minimum. We don't want to mute our groups, but if it comes to that, we will mute them. When there's too much chatter, and it's too much unnecessary talking, then we're going to delete those messages and we're simply just going to switch the group off. So please, you guys, it is for your own good that we are there to help you. So please help us keep the chatter to a minimum. There is also a dedicated load shedding channel. Yes, I know it sounds like another group. Oh, it's a dedicated channel. So all we do is first thing in the day we post the schedule. So if you join during the day today, I'm sorry, you'll get the next day's schedule later. I only post it once a day. I do not refresh because then this thing is pinging all the time. The idea with the load shedding channel is that if you get a ping from that, there's either a change or first thing in the morning, that is the schedule for the next day. So yeah, it's again, I don't want to go and post in that thing a million times. People are joining it. Unfortunately, if you're brand new, you're going to wait a while to catch up with the posts. I'm not going to keep posting these things every day, every time somebody has joined the group. That just makes it ping too much. It sends people's blood pressures up because here comes changes or here comes more load shedding. So we keep it to a minimum. I post once a day. So if you join, the next day you will get the following day's schedule. But you'll catch up eventually. I try and keep that group quiet. The same with our fault reporting groups. It is a group where you report a fault. It's not a chitter-chatter group. So please keep it to a minimum. We state there we need your name, your surname, your phone number, your area, and your address. We need all of those things when we send it over to GTM. It also helps us to figure out which area is it that's off. I know there's area 10, 11, 12, blah, blah, blah. But within area 10, there are 2 different areas. So it helps to see, okay, it's just the one side that's off, not the entire side. And then, of course, if it's just one, if it's just you, then we can also figure out, right, you are actually experiencing an electrical fault of your own. And we can get an electrician out to come and help you out with that. So we're not being nasty, we're not being evil. We are just trying to get the group to run nice and smooth so that you can get helped quicker. GTM control room is happy with what they're receiving. And then everything can just run so much better. And like I said, you're going to benefit as well by getting helped quicker. Asking every half an hour, is there an update? Is there an update? We will share updates when there are updates to share. We can't force anybody to answer us. We can't drag it out of them. We're not keeping any secrets from you. We share it as it comes through. Again, we have to watch a group that has got a lot of posts. So we got to read through those things, trying to find any kind of answer, any kind of update or explanation or something. And we do that. So every time now and again, we will go and look and see if there's an update. If we feel it's taken too long, we ask them, please guys, can we have an update for this area? So unless the group has said the power is back on, we will assume the power is off and we will follow up. We will check it. Again, it makes it easier. We've got, our group has got a couple of numbers in there, but it's town, so it's not that busy and not that much of a problem as it is on the outside. But the farming areas, I've got a lot of electrical faults that they report constantly. So again, for these ladies to keep track of all the faults, who is still on, who is off, has there been feedback, has it been fixed? It's a lot of work to try and keep track of. So please bear with us. We will streamline these groups over time. It's going to take a bit of time for you to learn how to do things, for us to get to know you as well. So please be patient with us, work with us. Let's make these groups a positive thing in your life. Let's make it a helpful thing in your life and functional. Thank you guys so much. Please share this video with everybody that's in the Tzaneen area. I just want to explain to you how it works, what we do, what we expect, and hopefully help you a lot more. Thank you so much for watching. You have a good day. Cheers.